Greetings, programs, and welcome to the first episode of Prime Time. Just a little self-challenge I'm doing to cut my teeth here on YouTube, get used to editing and stuff, where I'm just going to spend the next 7 videos as quickly as I can talking about some of the Optimus Prime figures I have. And in light of the constant technical issues I've been running into so far, I am going to start off as simple as possible with Warrior Class Energon Axe Attack Optimus Prime. God, that name is too long. But anyway, here he is. He's a very simple figure that has a lot of problems. As you see as he flops about on me, just firing off whatever he feels like. Yeah, first and foremost, the gimmick, because it's most of the figure. It's just, you push this down, the axe comes up. That's it. Very exciting, I know. But even that barely works half the time. Because, this axe barely locks in. Half the time, it just doesn't lock in. So even just setting him down on the table, that happens constantly. So, yeah, he's a mess. But, to be fair, he actually does look decent once you just put him on the shelf and forget about touching him. He's got a pretty nice little Optimus face in there, the mouth plate. The eyes are nice light blue, even though it's hard to see. And I appreciate that they actually bothered to paint, like, the windshield wipers and stuff on him. It looks okay. Just don't touch it. And yeah, these hips are pathetic. And there goes the axe again. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to lock this thing up and it not push the button on the inside of the deformed arm here. Good luck with that. As you can tell, I'm not too big of a fan of this guy. So yeah, there's also like a side gimmick where you can... This arm is spring-loaded. But I don't... It's actually not mentioned in the instructions. And the second you pull it up too far, just a little bit, it'll actually just click like that, and then... Yeah. So, I don't get why that is even there, what it's for. It's not in the directions. So, to transform this guy, you're going to flip up the axe, grab this bit back here that's connected to his gimmick, fold that out, fold down his face. The axe is going to keep popping out on you the whole time you try to do this, so just be prepared for that. You're going to bring this arm up, like that, so they match. Grab him here, spin him all the way around, have the axe flip out again, and grab the axe, hold it in, while you push this whole shoulder kind of back into him, which is a lot easier said than done. And do the same with the other arm, which thankfully does not have an axe to flip out on you. Yeah, the axe is still going to be doing it back here. Bring this piece down. Then, the instructions say to peg the legs together before you fold them up, but I find it actually works better if you bring, in particular, this leg up first. And the axe will actually sit down into the leg. Then bring up the other one, and then peg them together. And, there you go. You have your oddly small little Optimus cab. And, yeah, quality control is not a thing. Because as you can tell, my cab leans forward and my camera is wanting to focus on things that are not there to focus on. But it looks okay. It does the part. It mostly holds together. This side doesn't like to always sit flush, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a thing. It rolls around. It's kind of pathetic. And these are the ones made for kids. These are the ones made to be, you know, the action figures of the Transformers. They have, you know, actual action gimmicks and stuff. And hands down, Optimus is the worst one I've touched. I've got some of the other figures. I've got Bumblebee and Megatron, and they're actually kind of fun. This one is just annoying. Now, to anyone who actually paid attention to the thumbnail, you'll notice I'm missing something here. Yeah, there were actually 2 releases of this figure. The base release was just this. But, shockingly, in my Walmart clearance section, I found a version that came with a trailer. And this trailer is 10 times better than the Optimus is. This thing has got a lot of little gimmicks that are actually kind of fun. So, to actually connect it to Optimus, first thing you'll do is flip it up. There's this little piece here, the kind of a stand while it's detached. You just flip it up. Then this piece up here just sits over his feet. So there's no real hard connection or anything. It just sits over the feet and he can drag it around. And you can sort of wiggle him side to side-ish. Okay, so first gimmick of the trailer are the 2 front cannons, where there's a button right inside here. Something in my throat that does not want to go away. But yeah, there's a little black button right up inside here. So you just push the trailer against the cab, and you get these 2 actually pretty cool looking pop-out cannons. Got some nice little blue detailing in them. It's not much, but it's enough. Then they easily just pull these back, push those back down in, and then this part is spring-loaded. So, there's the cannons. Then, you go to the back of it, fold down the tailgate, flip up this part, fold out the gun, the first gun, flip down the side, revealing the second gun. Try to get this all in frame because it's bigger than I expected it to be. Pull up the weird orange instrument panel and reach up in here and pull down the pointless black detail panel. And this is actually kind of cool. You know, I have not had a G1 Optimus. I haven't gotten to experience the glory that is the trailer with roller and everything. But this is actually kind of cool. You can spin the gun up here. This gun spins freely. Or if you want, you can just rip this one off and it's got a spot to mount it up here instead. So you just have 2 guns up high. Try to keep the focus in control here. As well as, this trailer is big enough that if you have the Warrior Class Bumblebee, released about the same time, he actually fits in here. You want to put him in this way just because these overly large hinges on his side get in the way if you try to put him in nose first. But you can actually fit him in there, put everything back how it was. And this gun actually, there's a little hole right here and a tab on the side of the gun. So that just goes down in there. But he actually fits in completely. And you can drive around with Bumblebee in the trailer. So, yeah. If you can find this thing with the trailer, you might actually have a little fun with it, just putting it on the shelf, displaying it, or get it for your kid or something. But if it's just the Optimus, buy literally any other Optimus Prime figure in the world. This thing sucks. So, I have been ArcNeo, and we have started out with some salt. Hopefully the next video will be out soon, and will be about a much better figure. Talk to you later.